Everybody, I'm Miss Siva from Just English. Right, so I just want to give you a little bit of briefing on how we will conduct our AEP program, right? Okay, so our program is called AEP, Academic English Program, right? So you will see us for 2 hours a week for 2 days. Each day will be 1 hour of lesson. So we will be doing mainly reading and writing classes, right? So our target groups this semester will be diploma and degree students. Similar to your academic calendar, ours is a 14-week program, right? So your online live classes will be 2 hours a week. 1 day for reading, 1 day for writing. And apart from this, you will also have to work on some online activities, online tasks throughout the semester. So you are advised to spend 1 hour in a week to complete these tasks. Yeah, so I will tell you more about this in detail. This is our academic calendar, similar to NEUC academic calendar. Our lectures will be for 14 weeks. We are starting next week on the 5th of October. So if in case we have any public holidays during these lecture dates, we will have to do replacement classes because our course content is for 14 weeks. So we will also arrange for replacement classes to be done during weekends mostly. Yeah, so we will check on students' availability before we plan for these replacement classes, right? And the final examination will be in this week, 17th of January, right? Okay, so moving on. Okay, this is important. This is your course assessment. We will also attach this to our student login page later, Sonago Learn, but this is very important for you to be aware of. I see quite a number of new students are here, so please be familiar with this, yeah? So these are the criteria that you will be assessed on. You will have our evaluation criteria has 2 parts. One is continuous assessment and the other is final exam. Final exam is, you know that this will be conducted after 14 weeks at the end of your semester, one reading paper and another writing paper. So I would like to tell you more about these continuous assessments because you will have to work on assignments, presentations, and also online practice, right? So in week 4, you will be given a reading assignment and you will be given 2 weeks to complete this assignment. So if you are given in week 4, you're given 2 weeks until week 6 to complete this assignment. Same goes to writing, week 5, and you will be asked to submit in week 7. Please remember, please keep in mind that you have to follow the deadline as set by Just English. You have to follow the deadline that we have given you here. Any submissions post the deadline will not be accepted. Yeah. Okay, so these 2 are reading and writing assignments. And after that, we also have individual presentation. We will give you topics to choose from, and you will have to prepare video presentations regarding the topics that you have selected. So you are also given 2 weeks to complete this task. You will be assigned in week 6 and you will be asked to submit in week 8, right? Okay, now talking about online practice. Online practice has been planned for 10 weeks of your lecture. Your semester has 14 weeks, but the online practice has been prepared for 10 weeks. So there are weeks you will not be given online practice because you will have to work on your reading and writing assignments. I will also show you about this online practice later in after this. I want to show you the website and explain to you more about this, right? Apart from all these, you will be given participation scores based on your attendance, based on your active involvement in class, and also based on your submission of tasks and assignments throughout the semester. So you have 5 marks for reading and 5 marks for writing. Okay, I hope you guys are clear so far. Is there anything you want to ask me before I go on? Okay, so let me proceed first. You can ask me later. Right, so this is our login page. All right, so you will be given a username and also password, login details to log into this page, right? So you have to sign in. When you sign in, you will see this page. So if you see here, we have community, lessons, announcements, and live class. Right. So what happens here is the first thing you have to see will be this one. Your ebooks are here. Right at the bottom, you will be assigned to the ebook for the level that you have been given. So this is an example of an ebook for Diploma Elementary, right? Number one is the ebook. Number two, you are also given all these skills, grammar, vocabulary practices. These are for your own practice. We will select some of these practices as a part of our online practice. Right, so let me show you about our online practice. This is where you go to see our online practice. As you can see, we have planned this for 10 weeks, like I told you. So the teachers will also be reminding you about these online practices, right? So the 10 weeks will be from week 1 to week 5. And these 2 weeks, you will not have any online practices, 6 and 7. And after that, the remaining 5 weeks will be from week 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, right? The last 2 weeks, week 13 and 14, you will not have any online practices, right? Okay, so if you can see this page, you will see that there are dates available. It says that week 1, the online practice is available from 5th October 2021. So which means on the first day of your class, this online practice will be available. So after your reading lesson, you can do this online practice and you will only be given 1 week to complete this online practice on a weekly basis. Are you clear? Are you clear? So every week you will have to work on these tasks. These are weekly practices. So post the deadline, the submissions will not be accepted. So if you didn't do the online practice task for week 1 by the submission date, you will not be given permission to do it anymore, and you will have to go for the second week. Yeah. Okay, so your teachers will explain to you later on. Once you start attending the classes, we will explain to you in detail about this online practice, right? Okay, so one more thing will be here, this community page. This community page is where your teachers will interact with you. Any announcements, any lesson tasks before your class. If they want you to complete any task, they will post the announcements here, right? Okay, so this is about our login page. If you have any questions, you may leave it in the chat box. I will read them and answer you later on. Right, moving on. So we will, apart from our login page to communicate with you, we will also have WhatsApp groups. We will post in the community page that you saw just now, your respective teachers, they will post the group invite and you will have to click on them to join the group, WhatsApp groups, to make sure that there is a better communication between you and your teachers, right? Okay, so these are some general rules that I want to briefly touch, before we get started with our classes next week. So before class, please make sure you have a stable internet connection. Your laptop, your PC is working well. We understand that not everybody have this, facility. Some of you might just use your phone to join the classes. You may do that, but except for the final exam, you are advised to have a computer because it will be very difficult for you to type essays using your phone, right? Okay, number 2, please be on time. Log into live class on time. always be ready 5 minutes before the class begins. If you enter, if you're very late and you didn't give a valid reason, you will be considered absent. So if you can't make it to the class on the particular day, please inform your teachers in the WhatsApp groups. Yeah. Okay, so please make sure you find a quiet place. Like I told you just now, attendance is compulsory. So if you are not able to attend, please inform your teacher beforehand, right? So during class, this is something I would really like to stress about. We expect you in Just English or in academic English program, we really expect you to turn the cameras on. This is a very important rule that we have. We believe in communicating with you during the lessons, right? So you have to turn the cameras on. Your attire, please make sure you're properly dressed. When you're not using the microphone, please mute them. Okay, so if you want to ask questions, check your audio, your headphones are all working. You can also use the chat box to communicate with your teachers. The chat box posts only relevant messages. You're not allowed to chat with your friends during lessons, right? Please be respectful to your instructors and also your classmates. Pay attention and take down notes when the teacher is teaching. Okay, so you may also ask questions if you have any doubts and clarifications that you want to ask your teachers during the lesson. Okay, and then yeah, we expect you to be interactive. Don't be shy, don't be afraid. Please ask questions, and also you may also answer when teacher asks you, please answer the questions. Okay, I have shown you how to access the ebooks just now. You're advised to keep your ebooks open every time you have classes, right? So after class, like I told you just now, the online practice tasks, any homework, all your homework will be set. It's all assigned on our LMS, the Learning Management System. So please use that to check on any updates, any task, any homework set by your teacher, right? And this is also important. It's compulsory to submit the assignments within the given date. Marks will be deducted for late submissions, right? One more thing I wanted to show you is that in your login page, once you go here, you will also see a tab called Live Class. This is where you go to. The schedule will be updated later on. Oh, it's here. So if you see here, your schedule will be given for the particular week. So if you want to join, you will just have to click join here. It's not enabled yet, but next week when you want to join, you will see it here. Just click on it and you will be linked to the Zoom meeting of the particular teacher, right? I hope I have covered everything. Ebooks, online course, online practice tasks, your community page, right? Okay, so that is all. So if you have any problems, this is our support number. You can email us. Yeah, there's also a WhatsApp number that I will include later, but you can also check it out in our login page here. In our login page, okay, the help number is also given, WhatsApp, or you can email us.